music go.
What's up, everybody? It's me, KB Chronic, back again with another episode of iNCW. I'm gonna skip a lot of the pleasantries since it took me a while to find everything to get set up. But anyways, yeah. If you didn't go read on the Facebook page, the main event and the co-main event, I'm gonna have to really name this tag team something not Spanish because I don't remember it. But basically, the luchador tag team we have is gonna be in a handicap match against Viktor Sokolov, because I feel like Viktor can fight more than one person pretty effectively, or pretty efficiently rather. Troy Steele is also going to get a basically a rematch against MVP. You know, see if MVP truly is that much better than the current champion, or you know, maybe Info Warrior just had some ring rust on him. And then we have a triple threat match between Voodoo, Isaiah Patterson, and Ace Davis. No real story behind that match except for the fact that the last time Voodoo lost to someone, we don't know where they went. So yeah, there's that. And then we have, of course, what's becoming our regular match every week. Basically our WWE match that's just getting ran into the dirt. Neil Beauchamp versus the Viking. That's the handicap match I was telling everyone about. And then Betty Blackwell decided that she wants a piece of War. She heard all the buzz about War. I told her that she didn't have to because she already beat Valkyrie and Valkyrie beat War, so everything is fine. And apparently Betty Blackwell is not having any of that. So in a non-title competition, they will face each other in the main event. Also, just to clarify things, Info Warrior versus MVP is also a non-title fight. We ain't messing around. We ain't trying to get nobody to lose their belts yet. We're literally 2 weeks away from, not necessarily our, well, yeah, it actually kind of is. We're 2 weeks away from our first pay-per-view of season 3. We're not gonna fool around with all that. So, with all that out of the way, let's go ahead and get the matches started. What the fuck? Shit. Ow. Don't worry about me. It's just my leg feeling like it's gonna snap in half. That's fine. That was the leg of the chair, not my actual physical leg. That would be not fine. Hopefully everyone's having a decent weekend. Nice little calm before the storm. That is Christmas rush for people who are affected by that. People who are out there shopping for the Christmas rush. Just don't be a jackass. You ain't got to be nice. You ain't got to be overly cheesy to anyone. Just don't be a prick. That's all we ask. If we ain't got what you want, don't get upset about it. If you do, keep it internal. That's what I do. Keep everything internal. Here comes Info Warrior. Twirl. Oh, he's not yet, but there he goes. Twirling the shit out of his nightstick. I gotta tell you, I'm probably gonna start getting some football players here in the iNCW arena. We may do like a 6-man tag or something. Have 3 football players on one side versus 3 qualifying members of iNCW on the other, and we'll just see where that takes us. Be a good way to end the year, right? Here comes Marcus Valiant. I know it's a stretch, but if Viktor Sokolov can beat, if the Luchadors, I think it's like Senores Oscuros, it's basically like the Dark Lords, something like that. If they can beat Viktor Sokolov, the Siberian Psychopath, then they'll be our #1 contenders for the tag team titles. I know they're not necessarily winning a tag team match to become the #1 contenders, but I mean, realistically, like, that man right there in the ring, MVP, is the only one who's beaten Viktor Sokolov so far. So it's not like he's a slouch, but we'll see. We'll see where things go. And if War beats Betty Blackwell, she'll be the #1 contender for the women's title. Thank everyone who's just now joining in. I know it looks like you're watching last week's episode, but realistically you're watching this week's episode. It's just a rematch from the main event of last week's episode. I gave Info Warrior a rematch just to see if maybe it was just some ring rust that allowed MVP to get over on him like that, or if MVP actually is just that damn good. Upon discussion, I don't think, I may have mentioned it last week, but just to kind of reiterate, I don't think the Prospect title is going to be on the line at the Christmas pay-per-view, specifically because I don't think Adrian Knight is going to be prepared. Ooh, MVP went for a baseball bat. Info didn't have any of it. Nice backdrop. Kip up. Stomp to the back of the head of Info Warrior and tying up the arm. Maybe going to break the arm. Some type of submission. Info Warrior doesn't quit. He is the resistance. Ooh! Sidestep the drop kick. Info Warrior with a haymaker. Sends MVP into the ropes. Doesn't like it. Sends him into the corner and goes Info Warrior choking the hell out of MVP. This is still an Extreme Rules match, so it's still no disqualification. Chokes are legal. Baseball bats are legal. We don't care. 1. Dragon School? Yeah. That's what I've been calling it. And stomps on the face. And for a half crab, this might be where MVP gives up. I don't think anybody's ever, I know nobody's ever beaten MVP, but I don't think anybody's ever, like, had him break to be MVP. That's the part that upsets me the most. But then at the same time, he hasn't had any real memorable victory. Like, I know they're there because it says W next to his name, but, like, just a lackluster finish. 1. MVP may as well be relabeled Mr. WWE and either A, be a thorn in everyone's side, B, get us kicked off of Twitch for Mr. WWE and every damn thing, or C, the option nobody wants, where he becomes like a fighting force, and WWE looks good every time iNCW on, and that's not what we want in our life. Oh, float over, and a DDT right dead center of the ring. Stomp the face, pulled a little paint off, it looked like. MVP sends Info Warrior into the ropes. Going for a swinging neck breaker? No, just a reverse neck breaker. Pin. 1, 2, no. Just a 1 count. Looked like it was going to be a 2, but just a 1. Elbow to the back of the head, or to the face, rather. Info Warrior goes into the ropes. Ooh, nice drop kick. Kicks MVP back. Before it looked like he might have been trying to go to the top rope, but I don't know what he would have planned for him. So Warrior reverses the haymaker. It's caught in the fireman's carry. That's Info Warrior in the corner. Look out, Ref. Oh, Ref is down. Ref is down, but Ref is back up relatively quick. So there's no slouch. The DDT. Info Warrior getting worked over with a bat one good time and then he throws it out. I don't think they understand what extreme rules means. There we go. Wrenching on the arm again. Info Warrior rolls out effortlessly. Oh, pile driver. Pile driver by Info Warrior. That could be it. No, he's not done. Another one? A buckle bomb. Ooh! 1, 2, 3. Info Warrior with one of the most brutal power bombs I've ever seen has just ended the MVP winning streak. And MVP is livid about it. Oh! Stop hitting the fucking refs! Oh my god. I'm gonna have to put that ref on the roster if they don't quit. Whatever, man. What the actual fuck ever. You know, you try to enjoy somebody losing their undefeated streak. And they got to go pull a stunt like that. Maybe he needs to learn how to kick out after a fucking powerbomb. Piece of crap. To anyone who just tuned in as that happened, you just witnessed history. To anyone who left the chat or who left the stream before that happened, you're gonna have to catch it on YouTube. But MVP now has a loss in the loss column. Or check mark in the loss column, rather. You know, whichever way makes you feel better about yourself. Next up we have, he's not really a legend yet, but the returning star, Ace Davis, going up against the very odd Voodoo, and Isaiah Patterson. Kind of like an old school brawler type. Not necessarily... It absolutely has no correlation to Brawler Beckett. Because A, there's no brass knuckles, I don't believe, and B, there's no loaded boot, rather. Just a guy coming out here doing his thing. But we'll see. We'll see. Voodoo shooting for the stars. This guy right here, like all the scars that he has on him, combined with like that decaying chunk of arm, I wouldn't touch him. I don't know if that's contagious. Like, what if he just does that arm rake, like where he just runs his forearm across your face? What if that peels off in your mouth? Like, you're like, no, get off me. It just rips nasty, decayed flesh from, like, do you start looking like him? Like, do you get an affinity for hunting gators? What the fuck happens? I also feel like that tack vest is less for show and more for, hey, this tack vest saved my life and kept me from being bitten in half once, so I kept it. Oh, excuse me. And then we have Ace Davis coming to the ring, excited as always. I think this guy just wants to compete. I honestly don't think he cares when it happens, how it happens, where it happens. As long as it happens, he'll be golden. And you know what? That's actually what we need around here. These almost instant rivalries are getting kind of outdated. Like, can we just have competition, please? This is going to be our first ever triple threat Extreme Rules match. So it's going to be real interesting to see how this pans out. Comes Isaiah Patterson, complete with handlebar mustache, big bushy eyebrows, and suspenders. Everything you need to be from that era. He kind of reminds me, what was it? Oh, it was on PBS. They used to have this there was Bob Ross, but like for the adults, or not, because Bob Ross is for the adults, but for like the handyman, there was like this guy. He was like in the old timey workshop or whatever, and he made like tables. He'd do like wood carving and whatnot. That's who this dude reminds me of, just an angry version, on appearance rather. In the ring, he is clearly just a hateful person with all of the punches and elbows. Look, he even has wrist wraps that he just keeps in his pockets. And he goes straight for voodoo. Not a surprise, most people go straight for voodoo at this point. Oh! It turned his attention to Ace Davis in a hurry with the chops and right hands. Still working over Ace Davis. Square arms, elbows. Ooh! With the Yakuza kick from Voodoo. Voodoo has had enough of it. I don't know why. Like, Ace Davis and Voodoo, I know Voodoo wants to just jump on Isaiah, but Ace Davis needs to get on the bandwagon and join the Fuck Up Isaiah fan club, because Isaiah is definitely going to wreck both of them if he keeps up how he started that match. And Ace Davis still, even though he's been here a year, he still has learned absolutely nothing. Oh, here we go. Roll through. Oh, nice little reverse airplane spin. Ooh. Heel kick, I believe. Stomps the elbow of Voodoo. Sends Isaiah to the... Oh, went for a kick. Isaiah dodged out of the way and then sent Ace Davis to the outside. Isaiah knows he's got Voodoo in the ring. Ooh, vicious right hand. Went for a belly to belly. Got Isaiah up and hung him out to dry. chop. Multiple chops. Spinning heel hook, or not hook, heel kick from Ace Davis. Ooh. This man is on fire. Voodoo looking like he wants to drag Isaiah into the corner, or maybe just the ropes. Flings him back. There we go. Nice, sends him into the corner. Oh, and a drop kick to the lower back. But Isaiah is right back up. Exploder suplex. Well, actual inverted exploder suplex. Voodoo couldn't get anything over on Isaiah. Or not Ace Davis. Ace is now hung up in the ropes because I couldn't remember who the fuck he was. Isaiah struggling to get back to his feet. One. No. Voodoo going for it a little bit too early. Voodoo is much like MVP last match was looking to retain. You'll see. Actually, no. I mentioned at the beginning of the episode, Betty wants a piece of war. It's a non-title matchup because I think Betty needs to hold out so that way we actually have something for the pay-per-view. But yeah, Betty's looking to fight war, and at this point she'll have fought in both of our top women's competitors. Last week she dispatched Valkyrie relatively. It wasn't easy, but she did dispatch Valkyrie. This week she's looking to dispatch war. Other than that, we don't really have much of a women presence. Just to answer the question of the chat, I didn't just go off in a random tangent. Ooh! Uppercut by Voodoo. But need to pick. One. No. Voodoo's got Isaiah. Oh no. Kicks out and an lariat, rather. What's he going for? Ooh! Was that a splash or a knee drop? I kind of missed it. There we go. And it's just a short splash. Just a series of short splashes by Ace Davis. Realizes Isaiah's in the ring, hits him with a crucifix bomb. Could have probably went for a pin right there, but decided to roll him through and go for a regular pin. One. No. I feel like if he would have, he could have at least got a two if he'd have kept it locked. But that's fine. The inexperience, it'll work. Football season must be over because our viewership. Oh! Side slam by Isaiah Patterson. I'm gonna say his name wrong at least 3 or 4 times. Oh, clothesline to the outside to Voodoo. Isaiah could have stayed inside with Ace. That's the second time he's done that this match. Could have stayed inside with somebody, and back elbows, pretty effective. Is he going for a weapon, or did he just want to go outside? Why is this happening? Patterson could be getting the victory over anyone right now. And he chose not to. Vicious ass elbow to Ace. Leaving Ace stunned. Went for a drop kick. I don't know what he thought he was going to accomplish coming off his feet like that. Voodoo. Oh, no. Catches the leg of Ace Davis. Got him tied up. Got him in the half crab. Will Ace submit? No. His knee pads are a little thick. I imagine they helped out in that scenario. Oh, trying to steal a win. One. No. And a drop kick to the back of the neck. Isaiah Patterson. I feel like he could have had this one. Instead, he's going to catch a super kick. 1, 2. Ooh! In the nick of time, Ace Davis with a super kick pulled that win out by the actual skin of his teeth. I gotta say, what is he doing that for? Anyways, I gotta say, it's gotta feel good for Ace Davis to get that victory. It's gotta suck for Voodoo to not have the victory, but at the same time, it's gotta be bittersweet because he didn't lose, or he lost, but he didn't get pinned. So he's kind of in the, the middle ground there. Next up, we have, we have the actual rivalry that's probably never going to end at this point. Neil Beauchamp actually got a victory over Viking last week, putting the victory count at 2-4. No, it is not Kratos. There is no Kratos in here. We don't allow for that. But yeah, I forgot what I was saying. No, Neil Beauchamp has 2 victories in this rivalry, and the Viking has 4. So, I mean, technically, this should be well and done. It should be over with. There's absolutely no way that Neil Beauchamp can even come out of this. But they keep fighting one another. So I'm just going to let it happen. I'm going to let it happen, and then come the Christmas pay-per-view, which is in 2 weeks. It'll be December 23rd, I believe. Yep. In 2 weeks, December 23rd. That's the Sunday right before Christmas. These two guys are going to go to war, and it's going to be awesome. I haven't quite decided what kind of match it's going to be. I'm leaning towards like a Hell in a Cell or something like that. Something with some finality to it. I may have to create a match, which I love doing that. Like, making up matches is one of my favorite things. You got big nasty Neil Beauchamp, the largest jobber in the room. Actively largest jobber in the room. I'm not. That's absolutely no joke. This all started whenever Viking beat him clean in the middle of the ring, and Neil Beauchamp just was not having any of it. He was infuriated. He felt that he shouldn't be treated the way he's been treated. He lost one match. I don't understand how that should be treated negatively, but that's fine. It's all fine. Everything's cool. The Valhalla chants have started for the Viking. It's always welcome. Viking coming to the ring, looking to make Neil Beauchamp submit yet again. I don't know if it'll happen, but if it does, that'll be sweet. If it doesn't, tough fucking shit. I feel like they're just gonna want to fight again next week. You know what? I may have them take a week off next week. Stop the shit. No wrestling. Like, they don't get to wrestle again until the pay-per-view after this match. That's cement, solid, not happening. Tired of it. We're 6 episodes deep. They've been in every episode. It's gotta stop. Viking. I also want to know what's underneath that eye patch. That's some governor level eye patch. He can just get in a fist fight and not come off. Ooh! Kicked him low with a headbutt to the face to follow it. Viking has had enough. Neil Beauchamp has also apparently had enough with that back body drop. Ooh, to the outside. Now, these two men have been... Every match is supposed to be an Extreme Rules match. These two men have been consistently fighting in normal matches. I don't know why they keep choosing that. I guess it favors Neil Beauchamp because he's old school, and Viking wants to prove he can beat Neil Beauchamp on his own game. It might be another eye. It might be a portal to Asgard. We don't know. We will find out, though. Ooh, weakening him up for that stretch already. Hanging him out to dry on the top rope. Elbow drop to the knee. On a larger guy like Neil Beauchamp, the elbow drop to the knee just really affects him. Ooh! Effortlessly picks him up, double take. One, no. Kick to the back of the neck, then to the face. Ooh! He's got his pinkies in his, he got some of his fingers in this dude's lips. Pulling his head back. Good God. Punch to the back. Ooh! Viking sent into the corner viciously. Elbow to Viking. Straight right hand. Another right hand. Neil Beauchamp's actually starting to pick up some pace. If they would quit asking for normal matches, there wouldn't be a count out outside. Ooh, nice little dodge, a kick to the gut. Viking with a running knee knocks Big Nasty to the ground. Oh, went for an uppercut. Got caught with a left hook. Just a slugfest outside on the floor. Ooh. Viking knows to get back in the ring. Big Nasty looks like he might be willing to lose this on countout. Okay, there we go. You can bet anytime one of the competitors runs back to the ring like that, they're at like 7. Ooh! No sold the big boot. Viking is fired up. He took that loss last week, and he don't plan on doing it again. Ooh! Beauchamp fighting back. These two guys at this point, one of the things that makes their matches not appealing to me is the fact that they know what each other's going to do now. Neither one of them have brought anything new to the table. Viking went for a headbutt, it looked like. Got it reversed. Ooh! Sit out spine buster. Takes some time to taunt to the crowd. Could have went for the pin. Gonna go for the pin after the taunt. 1, 2, no. One would argue that the ref hitting Neil Beauchamp's boot on the 2 count broke the pin. But like I said, one would argue. Not that. Oh! Oh, stretching the leg. With all that weight Neil Beauchamp is putting on his own knee, he's got to give up right here. No, he fought through. The fact Viking can hold that large man up like that is nothing short of a miracle. The ref is down. Anything goes now. That means no one's going to see the submission work. Some of you in the chat know this as the Blood Eagle. Oh, the ref magically got up in time to see it. That Neil Beauchamp has yet again, for now now this is the 4th time. I miscounted. I said they had 7 matches when we've only had 6 episodes. Neil Beauchamp has now, for the 4th time, submitted to Big Nasty. No Viking. Man, I don't know what the fuck's going on anymore. Like, I'm tired of these guys fighting. Next week, there's no Neil Beauchamp versus the Viking. Period. The Valhalla chants continue to rumble throughout the iNCW arena. Now let's see if the ref actually saw this or if the ref just automatically assumed, oh hey, Big Nasty's in the Blood Eagle, he's probably going to tap out. He turned, right as he's dropped. Yeah, that's fine. I don't think he saw it, but if he saw it, he saw it. People can argue it, be on the side of Big Nasty Neil Beauchamp. I don't think he has many fans out there, but if you want to be a fan, hey, you got to start somewhere, right? Here's the part where the camera cuts out because it does this, terrible placement of the camera guy. All right, now we move on to our next match. The Siberian Psychopath, Viktor Sokolov, versus, I'm telling you, I forget what their names are, so I'm just going to call them the Dark Lords for right now, and then we're going to give them a name that I can remember next time they're in the ring. Wow, I'm pretty sure you didn't say all that. If you watch this on YouTube and you don't watch it on Twitch, I feel sorry for you because I answer chat every once in a while. It gets kind of lonely sitting here at the commentary desk by myself. Not saying I want help. I'm just saying, like, sometimes I respond to chat, and if you're watching on YouTube, you don't get to see the chat. Also, big shout out to everyone who goes in here after the show is off air and watches it on Twitch before it gets moved to YouTube. Sneaky bastards, but we appreciate the views. I know sometimes we get started a little late, but with the holidays winding down and coming to an end here in the next couple weeks to a month, it should be easier to get back on track. I won't be working 7 days a week. Some weeks I won't be exhausted when I finally get my days off. I won't be feeling like death. So here comes that behemoth. Viktor Sokolov only has 1 loss on his record, and that's to MVP. I'm not gonna say that it was a fluke. I'm gonna say that if I ever let him loose in the direction of MVP again, I feel like MVP is gonna have a bad day. Also, if you're not part of the iNCW following Facebook page, you should definitely go be a part of that, because I'm going to put up a poll either today or tomorrow with a list of names. And whoever you vote for is going to be the one to challenge InfoWarrior for his iNCW title. Up until that last match, I think it should have been MVP. But at the same time, MVP's already earned a title shot for the Prospect Championship. And as I discussed earlier, the Prospect title isn't going to be back until, or the Prospect Champion, the Senores Oscuros. You can Google that, find out what that means real quick. But anyways, that title's not going to be back for a little while. Adrian Knight is actually traveling abroad to defend that title. So I think that's pretty cool of him to get some iNCW notoriety across the globe. That's pretty freaking cool. When he comes back, though, his first night back, he will be defending that title against MVP. But I'm going to put a poll up with a list of names, and y'all are going to vote on who faces Info Warrior. That's just the first bit of, yes, with a broad. Jesus Christ. Anyways, on to this match. Be sure to vote whenever the poll's up. If you're not part of the iNCW following, let me know right here. Y'all can go check on Facebook to see if you're part of it, see if you got an invite for it. If you don't, let me know. I will get you an invite, and then that way you can vote. Also, for those of you who don't know, iNCW following is literally just a Facebook page for all iNCW everything. Y'all can like discuss your favorite characters, talk shit about one another, create memes based on screenshots that you get from the YouTube videos, whatever you want to fucking do. I don't care as long as it's iNCW related and we're not talking about stupid shit. Oh my god! How is it even possible for a man the size of, I think it translates into Pegasus, to launch Viktor Sokolov over whatever? That's fine. Ooh. Viktor Sokolov is just a mountain of a man, especially when going against these individuals. He is taking these hits like a champ and just standing there. There they go again with the double team. Flies through for a snap move and a kick in the back of the head. I feel like they realized, well, up until that very moment, they realized that their best bet at beating Viktor is to basically throw him off his game by consistently having 2v1 attacks, like consistently doing tag team moves to him. He's not anywhere near the level of a tag team wrestler that they are. He also doesn't have a partner right now, which is very obvious. That was my Michael Cole moment of the night. We got another viewer. Thank you for joining us. This is the actual co-semi-main event, rather. Oh my god! Warlock hung out to dry over the top rope. The numbers game. It looks like he's doing really well with the numbers game, though. He's biting the mask. Jesus Christ. I imagine a man like the size of Viktor just running around and throwing you wherever he pleases. Just a walking power slam. A power slam by any regular person is just whatever. A power slam by Viktor is going to like push your lungs out your back. I think that was Warlock. The ref is down again. The ref has had poor positioning all night long. Oh my god! Just running him side. Look out, ref! Running him from actual pillar to post. Finally, one of them gets him taken down. 1, 2, no. The kick was just enough to catch him off guard, but not enough to keep him down. Broke his knee and the STO. 1, 2, no. Ooh, busted him open. That is never a good sign for anyone involved. The Siberian leg sweep got there. Looks like he might be going for his package pile driver. Will he get it? Oh! Goes for the pin. 1, 2, 3. I gotta say, I expected it to go a little bit. I think this right here was the game changer. I'm pretty sure Viktor's never been thrown like that. Ever in his life. These two moves were actively... Maybe three moves. I'm sorry, I forgot about this one. Maybe putting him in a handicap match was not the best course of action. But it's fine. At least he's a champ. The Siberian leg sweep. Got the 2 count off of that. And your winners, the Dark Lords or Senores Oscuros, whatever the fuck. They're just happy to be together. They're happy to be here. Happy to get that victory. And like I said earlier, that so people might get upset with this next phrase, but or this next little comment, but that win right there actually qualified them technically to be the #1 contenders for the tag team titles. If you have a problem with it, meet me on iNCW the following, and we can discuss it, because that's how you interact with creative, is on that Facebook page. It's crazy, right? Also, how in the actual fuck did I start 15 minutes late and we're already on the main event and it's not even 4 o'clock yet? We're up to 9 now. 9 viewers. I like viewers. Viewers are awesome. While I'm waiting on this ridiculously long loading screen, Red Dead stream, discuss. You're right, it wasn't a tag team match, but you know what? It qualified them anyways. Once again, as I said, if there's an issue with my booking, feel free to discuss it on iNCW the following. Also, Red Dead Online stream. Like, it's not just like the story mode Red Dead. It's gonna be Red Dead Online. I'm pretty proud of it because I look like myself. A fat guy with a big ass beard and no hair, running around. Got a pretty vicious kill on there today. Getting slightly off topic, but I got to tell you, this kill was badass. This chick had killed me like 6-7 times. She ran up on me one good time. I tackled her, tried to like hog tie her and like throw her off a ravine. The hog tie didn't work. She kicked me off, so I stabbed her in the fucking gut, twisted the knife a couple times, and then pushed her down, and she was dead. Made me happy. There was more involved in that, but I'm really not trying to take away from this women's match right here, because if War wins this match, this one makes sense. If War wins this match, she gets a title shot against Betty at the pay-per-view. Or at the Supercard, because y'all don't pay for them. You should pay for them. They should go straight to Patreon, and then you gotta watch them like a month after. But I'm not like that. I'm not that kind of GM. I'm not that kind of promoter. You got these two vicious women coming to the ring like all happy and just like ladylike. You don't expect anything, and then the match starts and they start killing one another. It's absurd, if you ask me. War, having been outed as one of the 4 members of the Apocalypse, the tag team with Pestilence and Famine, and Vincent, who will be Death maybe at some point, unless he just... I don't know what move that is. It's kind of like just a cravat suplex, but it is out of control. Welcome to all the viewers we have that are just now tuning in for the main event. You're actively watching why it's called Betty Unchained. She basically just gets to call what matches she wants for the time being until someone can take her fucking title from her. This isn't a title match because I don't believe in her having to defend her title like that. It's not the prospect title. You don't have to defend it every damn week. But if we get to a point where we were with Lightning Strike back in Season 2, where nobody can take your belt off of you, I assure you, we will see this title defended regularly. Hey, we got a subscription. Woo! 5 months subscribed. That's what I'm talking about. Damn, fucking Superman punch. I mentioned it the other day. If you subscribe to our Twitch stream with your Twitch Prime subscription thing, not only will you be able to do everything that the normal people can that can add characters to the roster and stuff like that, which I need characters, by the way, so if y'all have any in mind, go ahead and let me know. We can work something out on how you can get that shit in here. But basically, when you subscribe to our channel, not only do you get the cool little like logo or whatever, but I'll also give you like not full creative control, but you'll have advisement over the matches every week for the month that you're subscribed. If you subscribe for multiple months, then hey, eventually we can have a full panel, like a round table about what goes on. I want to try to keep it like centric to your character, so that way you're not just fucking somebody else over because they don't want to subscribe. Yeah, this match is out of control. I've missed most of it, but I got sidetracked. There's no concrete out there. That's all padding. The reverse exploder suplex by Betty Blackwell, and going for it. Oh! Fucking pile driver. She never pins anybody off of it. She just does it to get the upper hand that she usually already has. 1-0. War shoving Betty off. Ooh, heel kick. War and Valkyrie are the only ones we've seen able to actually get any type of upper hand on Betty. Oh no, not a vertebraker. Ooh! No one should bounce like that off of the actual back of their fucking head. Shoulder tackle. Another shoulder tackle. Ducks. And a spin-out powerbomb. Betty has acquired the 5 moves of doom. Oh no. Spear. That's 4. 1, 2, 3. Well, we made it a solid 58 minutes, and that's with me trying to distract and bullshit and all that in between matches. My God. Betty has just... I don't know what it is. I would love to put War and Betty and Valkyrie in a triple threat match for the women's title in 2 weeks. But we know Betty will lose it if it's that. And then we know when Betty uses her rematch, I'm going to give her a rematch. People are going to get upset about it, but I'm going to give her a rematch. When Betty uses her rematch, she's going to get her title back. We know how this works. We've seen it happen all last season. Basically what I'm asking is there anyone out there who can stop any of the Blackwells? Any of them? Like, are people going to have to come out of retirement? Are people going to have to, I don't know, anything? Like, what the hell? But yeah, that's the end of our show. Be sure to like, follow, subscribe, all that stuff on all those things. Like I said earlier, if you subscribe to the Twitch channel, then you'll get creative control. Like, you get to talk with me, whether it be through like PlayStation Party or whatever, and we'll discuss where you want to go with your character and what you would like to see. I'm not going to discuss like wins and losses because I don't even know who wins and loses. But we can adjust where we go with things. Like who you want to feud with. It'll take a little bit off of my shoulders. Just because it gets kind of difficult making a bunch of matches whenever I have a small roster and B, so many people are already locked in fucking rivalries. But anyways, yeah, that was a shitty show, I'm not gonna lie to you. Anyways, I appreciate y'all watching. We may get some Red Dead in here. Not today, maybe tomorrow. I don't know, it depends on how things go. I will definitely keep people updated on the Facebook page, the iNoob project, on whenever that's going to happen. Also, if you follow us on Twitter, every time this Twitch stream goes live with any game, it actually notifies you and says, hey, look, the iNoob project is streaming. Trust me, it's cool. But yeah, until next time, I'm KB Chronic, and y'all have a good one.